everyone, it's Jenna here, and today I've got a new video for Bramble Fox. I am celebrating National Scrapbook Day and we've got a whole bunch of fun things lined up. We've got a few challenges across the day and a live video in the evening, and this is the 2 p.m. flower challenge. So there's some more information in the Facebook group that's it just sort of details what's going on, how things will work, what the challenges are, rules, etc. If you're not already part of the Bramble Fox Friends Facebook group, you should definitely check it out and get involved in some of these challenges if you can. This, like I said, is my flower challenge. So it's just a shape challenge, hopefully super simple, because I know a lot of people love florals. So I'm hoping that people should be able to use some stash up, have a bit of fun. And yeah, I think that's really what it's all about. So I'm going to start off today by using a cut file. And this is one from Cut to You. I think it's called Daffodil Posy. And I've just cut that out of some white cardstock and I've glued some vellum to the back of that, just to create kind of like a sheer kind of translucent feel. And I've taken a couple of Distress Oxide inks, I believe in the shades Squeezed Lemonade and Wild Honey. Just mixed those together on an acrylic block and then used a small piece of kitchen sponge just to apply that to my cardstock background. And that technique is one that I picked up on from Josephine. She's super talented with mixed media, and I really love this technique because it gives you so much more control, I think. Sometimes I get a little bit overwhelmed by like super wet mixed media. It goes one of two ways for me. It either works or it really doesn't, and more often than not it just doesn't. So I think this is a really cool way to try and maintain some of that control. So I've picked out my photo and I've also cut a piece of patterned cardstock down to size to use as a photo mat. And I'm going to be working with the Vicky Boutin Sweet Brush collection today. I've recently got my hands on it and I think it's just amazing. So I'm going to be using some fun bits from that collection. I've also got a perspective here that you can see on my cardstock. So this is a new piece. This is from the June 2022 Fox box, and I'll leave a link in my description box to sign up for the subscription if you're not already there. But I thought it was such a beautiful colour. It worked with kind of like the yellow, blue and green theme that I ended up using today, and actually it was really quite fitting for this memory that I'm documenting. So I'm also using flowers in a kind of different way for this. So my photograph was taken at a big garden place in Amsterdam. I went there very recently with my mum, and I thought, yep, that ticks the box again because flowers in the photo, brilliant. So I've decided to go with that, and obviously the cut file is of a daffodil, so that works quite well together. And then you can see that I've also brought in a couple of fussy cut florals as well. So a few ticks in the box for that. But if you are struggling to think of how to sort of hit that criteria of using flowers, you can use stamps, stickers, floral washi tapes, anything you want. Just, yeah, try not to overthink it, because I think I did, and this was actually, I think, my second or third attempt at this. So please don't feel almost that, it has to be super florally to, be part of this. So yeah, just go with whatever feels good, and really I guess it's all about having fun. So as long as you can try and do that, then I think that's brilliant. So I brought a few other bits in from the Sweet Rush collection. So I've got some of the florals that I fussy cut, as I said. I've got a note paper piece behind my photo. I've got one of the chipboard, is it bulldog clips? I don't know what they're called. But I've got a few other bits as well. I've got a couple of chipboard stickers and some cardstock stickers that I've added in there as well. And I'm just thinking about whether I can add a little bit more colour to the right hand side of my layout. So for that same piece of patterned cardstock that I used to back my photo with, I've taken, I think, about 3/4 of an inch and I'm looking to apply that to the right hand side of my layout, along with a very small piece of yellow, again just to add a little bit of colour. I'm just going to get those stuck in place with some double-sided tape, and I'm also going to add a line of machine stitching just with some black thread just to the side of that as well, just to make sure that that is secured in place. I did also find a couple of yellow hearts in my stash of Bramble Fox goodies, so I've added 3 of those on. And then I think one of the last things I do for this layout is just by adding a few more splatters to the right hand side of my page, just to add a little bit more balance. So again, I've mixed those same inks on that block, diluted with water, and then I'm just going to use this small brush just to add those onto my page. And I figured there was just a little bit of room underneath my perspective, so I pulled out a couple of other stickers that I wanted to add. I think they're just some short phrases, but I thought they were quite sweet, worked with the colours and the photo, so I thought I'd try and add those in. This bit was super fiddly though. I definitely didn't make this easy for myself, but I think I got there in the end. And yeah, I think one of the last things I do actually is just pull out a couple of these puffy stickers. So in this set, there are loads of sort of small circle pieces, little polka dots almost, that I thought would work quite well. Again, I've just pulled out the same colours that I've used throughout. And I'm just going to sort of place those around my layout, just having a little bit of colour show through from those as well. And then just to make sure that they don't move when they are either hung up or in albums, I'm just going to put a bit of PVA glue on the back of those just to make sure they stay in place. And there we are, that is my final layout. I hope you have enjoyed watching the video, and I really do hope that you can join in some of these challenges. Please do feel free to check out the group for more inspiration and information on how to get involved, prizes, rules, etc. It will all be over there in our Facebook group. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video today. And yeah, I really hope to see you again in my next video. So have fun, and thank you again for watching. Bye now.